Why XRP will be needed no matter what the market does. The market rises, the market falls, the candles move like a heartbeat pulsing with fear and excitement, yet beneath all of this chaos there is one truth that almost no one sees, the truth that XRP's purpose does not depend on bull runs or bear markets, it does not depend on hype or trending headlines, it does not depend on retail emotion, because XRP was built for something bigger, something structural, something unavoidable. And as the charts swing wildly you can feel a deeper tension forming, a quiet pressure beneath the surface, the kind of pressure that signals a system preparing for change, regulators rewiring policy from the ground up, banks restructuring cross-border settlement frameworks, global payment networks rewriting their liquidity rules, and in every meeting, in every document, in every discussion, XRP keeps appearing like a quiet constant. You begin to sense the weight of it, the feeling that no matter what Bitcoin does, no matter what Ethereum does, no matter what the entire market does, there is a utility demand building in the shadows, a demand that does not care about price action, a demand driven by financial infrastructure not speculation infrastructure that needs speed, scalability, efficiency, and on-demand liquidity, the exact problems XRP was engineered to solve. And so you watch, the market screams while the institutions whisper, the retail crowd panics while the banks prepare, the headlines distract while the regulations tighten, and through it all XRP remains steady, not in price but in purpose, its role defined not by emotion but by necessity, a necessity that grows stronger as the global system inches closer to its breaking point. The deeper you look, the clearer it becomes, the world is moving toward real-time settlement, whether the market is bullish, whether the market is bearish, whether fear dominates or greed takes over, none of it changes the direction of the financial system, none of it stops the transition toward instant value transfer, and XRP sits at the center of that transition like a gear the entire machine will eventually need. And that is why tonight matters, because once you understand that XRP's purpose is independent of market volatility, you start to see the entire timeline differently. This isn't about surviving price swings, this is about being positioned before global liquidity shifts, this is about understanding the blueprint before the switch is flipped, and most people have no idea how close that switch is. As you follow the threads deeper, you begin to notice something unsettling. The market moves like noise, but the infrastructure moves like strategy. Banks don't react to candles, governments don't react to headlines, settlement networks don't react to fear. They move with purpose, with precision, with timelines already drafted behind closed doors, and every timeline leads toward the same outcome. A world that cannot function without instant liquidity. And in that world, price becomes irrelevant to utility. XRP becomes necessary not because the chart is green or red but because the architecture of global finance demands a bridge asset, demands a neutral liquidity tool, demands something that can operate between currencies, networks, platforms, and jurisdictions without friction or delay, and only one asset was designed for that role, XRP. The more you follow the money, the clearer it becomes. Corporations preparing for real-time treasury movement, central banks coordinating digital currency pilots, global exchanges standardizing messaging systems, all pieces of the same transformation, and each piece makes XRP more necessary not less, more valuable not less, more integral no matter what the market does above the surface. And the tension builds as more signs emerge, cross-border corridors going live quietly while everyone watches meme coins, regulatory frameworks tightening while retail argues over predictions, institutional liquidity hubs expanding even during price drops, and all these movements prove the same thing: XRP is tied to the evolution of infrastructure, not the moods of speculators. And as you sit with that realization, everything shifts, the fear of market volatility fades, the noise of short-term price swings loses its power, because you begin to see the larger machine moving beneath the chaos, a machine built on efficiency, on speed, on certainty, and XRP is the gear that keeps it all moving, the piece that remains essential regardless of sentiment. And this is where the story turns, because once you understand that XRP's role doesn't change when the market changes, you start to see why every dip is temporary, why every crash is irrelevant, why every consolidation is meaningless to the long game, because the long game isn't about candles, it's about corridors, it's about liquidity, it's about global settlement infrastructure, and that infrastructure will need XRP whether people believe it or not, whether traders understand it or not, whether the market is ready or not. And that truth sits quietly beneath the surface, a truth institutions have already accepted, a truth regulators are aligning with, the truth the public will only recognize when it's too late, when the systems go live, when the demand switches on, when the corridors activate at full scale, and by then the narrative will change overnight, the market will react violently, and the world will finally understand what XRP was always meant to be. And as the final layers begin to unfold, you feel something shifting beneath the noise, a quiet realization forming like a shadow in the corner, the understanding that the market is not the driver anymore, the market is a distraction, a spectacle, a chaotic surface hiding a structured transformation happening underneath. And while traders obsess over charts, the architects of the new system are building without hesitation. And every blueprint you examine, every regulatory document, Every banking report, every settlement proposal points to the same unavoidable conclusion: the world is moving toward instant value transfer and interoperability, and once that shift completes, no amount of price action, no amount of hype, no amount of speculation can change the fact that XRP becomes a necessity, a foundational tool built into the rails of global infrastructure. Imagine the moment the system goes live. Imagine banks settling in seconds instead of days. Imagine corporations unlocking real-time treasury flows. Imagine remittance corridors operating around the clock without friction. Imagine liquidity hubs routing value through automated systems that demand speed above all else. Those systems don't care if the market is bullish or bearish, they care about efficiency, and that is where XRP lives. And as this truth sinks deeper, you begin to understand why institutions have remained consistent even through market chaos, why they keep building, testing, expanding, accumulating, because they are preparing for a world that has already been decided. They are preparing for a settlement model where traditional rails collapse under their own weight, a world where XRP is not optional but woven into the design. And the more you connect the dots, the stronger the tension becomes. The digital currency timelines, the ISO migration deadlines, the cross-border network upgrades, the liquidity reshaping across continents, none of it slows when the market bleeds, none of it pauses when sentiment drops, because the transformation is structural, not emotional, strategic, not speculative, and XRP's role is locked into that structure whether retail believes it or not. You start to see why price manipulation doesn't matter, why fear campaigns don't matter, why temporary market conditions don't matter, because the utility demand being engineered behind the scenes will eventually overpower the noise, the same way the internet overpowered dial-up, the same way streaming overpowered cable, the same way instant settlement will overpower legacy banking systems, and XRP sits aligned with that inevitable shift. And in this quiet buildup, the truth becomes undeniable. XRP will be needed not because traders want it but because the system requires it, not because influencers hype it but because infrastructure depends on it, not because the market supports it but because global settlement cannot function without a neutral, scalable, liquid bridge asset. And once this becomes clear to the world, the narrative will flip instantly, the demand will surge, the price will reflect the purpose, and the people who understood early will be standing on the right side of the transformation. And as you sit here breathing in the weight of the coming era, you realize the question was never whether XRP will survive the market, the question is whether the market will survive without XRP, and deep down you already know the answer, because every signal, every blueprint, every quiet institutional move points to the same truth. XRP will be needed no matter what the market does. And now the silence becomes impossible to ignore, the kind of silence that comes before global systems shift, the kind of silence that institutions thrive in, the kind that hides preparation behind routine, the kind that masks monumental change under everyday language. And as you listen closely, you begin to hear the deeper rhythm, the quiet synchronization of banks, governments, corporations, and payment networks all moving toward the same technological future. And in that synchronized movement, XRP appears not as a speculative asset but as a requirement, a tool, a mechanism that solves problems too vast and too old for traditional rails to handle, a bridge that eliminates friction, a settlement engine that operates across borders, time zones, and financial standards. And the more the world digitizes, the more undeniable that role becomes. And as this realization spreads through the upper layers of global finance, you can feel the urgency tightening, the sense that timelines are converging, the sense that regulators are not acting randomly but following a coordinated pattern.